This here is a spray, a deo spray. Deo is, it has to do with two, I believe, from duo in Latin, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a deo spray for men. Basically, you know how this thing works. That's how it works, right? The thing is, there's a substance in this, as you know, and the spray is designed that when you press on it, the substance is being pushed out into the air, and it's pushed out in such a manner that the water is spread around. That's why it's a spray, because normally if you press it, the water should come out in a liquid fashion, but it's designed in such a manner that the water is spread around. This was called a spray. And why do we use sprays? In order to mask something we don't want to be exposed. If you see, when you buy a perfume and you place a perfume upon you, it's because you don't want people to smell your natural smell. Okay? You don't want people to sense your natural smell. You want to impress them. So that's why you put the perfume on to masquerade what's beneath, and so people will smell something that's not really you. Or when someone just went to the toilet, you see, they've pooped and the poo is gone from the toilet is clean now, but there's a thick smell of the feces that's still hanging around. So what can people do? They spray in order to mask the dirty smell, so people won't be exposed to the dirty smell. They put a spray there, so people will smell something that isn't really there. So a spray is designed to cover up. And why am I bringing up the spray? Because unto unbelievers, life is a spray. Imagine you have a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, which is a spray, by the way. In that spray, basically you have what they call expectations. You see, and fantasies, all of that. Why do unbelievers get into sexual relationships? Because they want to feel, first of all, they want to feel sexual enjoyment, and often they want sexual enjoyment just to be relieved from emotional pain, to be relieved from stress. So they want to cover up something they don't want to be exposed to, and they especially don't want others to be exposed to. That's why unbelievers get into those romantic relationships. So those romantic relationships are sprays. And the first year, the spray, it works. They are filled with euphoria for each other, and they hug each other, they sleep a lot with each other, and wow, it's great. After about a year or two, the substance in the spray is ending, and there comes a time that the spray is empty. You can keep spraying, but there's nothing coming out. There's nothing coming out, it's just air in here is empty. And what happens when the spray is empty? They throw it away. Sometimes the spray is empty for only the boyfriend, and he dumps the girlfriend. Or the girlfriend gets tired and dumps the boyfriend. And some even get married and the wife divorces the husband because they don't feel it anymore. Because she doesn't feel it anymore. Or the husband decides not to leave his wife but to cheat all the time. That's how unsaved people deal with sexuality. You see, and there are other things like business, contacts, relationships, material objects. Drug abuse is also a form of a spray. You see, unto unbelievers, life is as a spray. For example, this spray is empty, so I'm throwing it away now. This spray, however, is new, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it has substance in it. So for about a few weeks I can use this. So I'll keep with it. And you see, that's how the world is. That's how unbelievers work. That's how the kingdom of darkness operates. For them, life is a spray. They spray it around to cover up the fact that they are lost, to cover up that they don't have any hope, because human beings are made and designed to have an intimate personal relationship with the Creator. So when Jesus Christ isn't there in your life, there is this God-sized hole in your life. There's this unending hole in your life that only God can fill. But because you don't have God, now you're throwing other things in that hole that can fill it. You see, if you would dig a hole that's about, for example, 20 centimeters, you see, let's say this is about 20 centimeters, maybe, and you dig a hole of 20 centimeters, then you need stuff. If you want to fill that hole of 20 centimeter, you will need stuff that together would fill up the 20 centimeter. So you can either throw water in it, you can pee in it, or you can throw earth in it or dirt in it, as long as it fills the 20 centimeter, is filled. However, you're designed to have God. You're designed to have God as your father, husband, and best friend. God is supposed to be your God. And the Lord, the Most High, is infinite. So if you're designed to have a relationship with God, that means that only God can fill that hole in your life, that place in life. So if God isn't there, the hole, the emptiness is infinite, unending. Because if that place is reserved for God, then that place has to be infinite. So human beings have an infinite need for God, for the Creator. So when God isn't there, they have infinite frustration. And that's why the world is trying to fill up that emptiness, and it can't fill it up because it doesn't matter how much you put in, it's infinite. So that's why they get addicted and all that stuff. Look, the metaphor of the spray. In this life, you will encounter many people that will treat you as a spray. They will only use you to masquerade stuff that are going on in your lives. You see, it will hurt you. It will have an impact on you. That people are just using that way, but just remember, that's how the world operates. That's how they want to operate. Because they don't have God. Because they don't have the knowledge of Christ. Anyway, just shake the dust off your feet and move on. The Lord has better things for you. Well, may the grace of Jesus be with you, and be blessed.